What if I told you that life is full of hidden shortcuts? That while most people struggle through challenges the hard way, a few individuals know the secret backdoors to success? These people aren't just lucky. They've learned the techniques, mindsets, and strategies that allow them to hack life, achieving more with less effort, overcoming obstacles faster, and unlocking doors others don't even know exist. This book is about those secrets. The world doesn't want you to know them. If everyone had access to these life hacks, there would be no competition. Employers prefer employees who work hard, not smart. Schools teach obedience, not efficiency. Society rewards those who follow the rules, not those who rewrite them. But you don't have to play by their game. You can take control. This isn't about cheating the system. It's about understanding it so well that you can move through life faster, smarter, and with greater results. Each chapter of this book will reveal powerful techniques that top performers, elite thinkers, and unconventional success stories use to win. You'll learn how to master productivity, influence people, develop unshakable confidence, and reshape your mindset for success. More importantly, you'll get practical exercises to apply these strategies immediately. By the time you finish this book, you won't see life the same way again. Are you ready to hack life? Let's start. Published by Audiobooks HUB. Chapter 1. The Mindset Shift. Think like a life hacker. Most people go through life on autopilot. They follow routines, accept limitations, and rarely question whether there's a better way. Life hackers don't think like this. They approach every challenge with one simple question: how can I make this easier, faster, or more effective? This mindset is the foundation of all success hacks. Before you can apply any technique, you need to train your brain to look for shortcuts, challenge norms, and constantly seek optimization. The power of questioning everything. The greatest innovators and high achievers in history have one thing in common: they question the way things are done. Steve Jobs questioned why computers had to be ugly and difficult to use. Elon Musk questioned why space travel was so expensive. Life hackers question why they should spend hours on a task when there might be a smarter way. Start questioning everything you do. If something takes too long, ask if there's a faster method. If something feels difficult, ask if there's a way to simplify it. If a rule seems arbitrary, ask who benefits from it. Action step. For 1 week, keep a journal where you write down every process you do daily: getting ready in the morning, answering emails, managing tasks. Then, challenge yourself to find at least one improvement for each routine. The 80-20 rule: do less, get more. The Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, states that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. Life hackers master this rule. They identify the small actions that produce the biggest results and cut out everything else. Instead of working harder, they work smarter. They find the tasks, habits, and strategies that create the most impact and eliminate unnecessary effort. Action step. Write down your top 10 daily tasks. Now, highlight the 2 that contribute the most to your success. Focus on these and minimize or delegate the rest. Reverse engineering success. Most people try to figure things out from scratch. Life hackers do the opposite. They start with the end goal and work backward. Want to be financially free? Study people who are already there and break down the exact steps they took. Want to master public speaking? Find a great speaker and analyze their techniques. Action step. Choose one goal you want to achieve. Find someone who has already done it. Research their journey, write down their steps, and create a plan to follow. Small tweaks, big results. You don't need massive changes to hack life. Sometimes, a small adjustment can create exponential improvement. For example, waking up 30 minutes earlier could give you an extra 15 days per year of productivity. Speed reading could save you hundreds of hours. Learning one persuasive technique could transform your career. Action step. Identify one area in your life where a small improvement could lead to big results. Make that change today. Conclusion. Life hacking starts in the mind. If you train yourself to question everything, prioritize high-impact activities, reverse engineer success, and make small but powerful changes, you will unlock shortcuts that others don't see. Chapter 2. Productivity Secrets: How to Get More Done in Less Time. Time is the only resource you can't get back. Most people waste hours on distractions, inefficient tasks, and outdated work habits. Life hackers know that productivity isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. In this chapter, you'll discover how to maximize your efficiency, eliminate wasted time, and accomplish more than ever before. The myth of hard work. Society teaches that success comes from working long hours, but this is a lie. Hard work alone doesn't guarantee results, smart work does. The most successful people don't just put in effort, they focus on high-impact activities and eliminate unnecessary work. Instead of measuring productivity by hours spent, start measuring it by results achieved. 8 hours of scattered work isn't as valuable as 4 hours of focused, high-energy effort. The power of deep work. Most people spend their days in a state of half-focus, constantly switching between tasks, emails, and social media. This kills productivity. The best way to get more done in less time is through deep work, uninterrupted, high-focus sessions on important tasks. Set aside dedicated blocks of time where you eliminate all distractions. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and work in full concentration. Even 1 hour of deep work can accomplish more than an entire day of shallow multitasking. The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Small tasks like replying to an email, filing a document, or making a quick call can pile up and create unnecessary stress. By handling them right away, you keep your to-do list clean and free your mind for bigger tasks. Batching, the secret to efficiency. Grouping similar tasks together saves time and mental energy. Instead of checking emails all day, set 2 specific times to respond. Instead of handling meetings randomly, schedule them back to back. The less you switch between different types of work, the more efficient you become. The 90-minute work cycle. Research shows that the brain works best in 90-minute cycles of deep focus, followed by short breaks. Pushing beyond this limit leads to burnout and diminishing returns. Work for 90 minutes, take a 10-15-minute break, and repeat. This method keeps your energy high and your brain sharp. Saying no, the ultimate productivity hack. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you are saying no to something important. High achievers protect their time ruthlessly. They don't let other people's priorities control their schedule. Before agreeing to any task, ask yourself, does this move me closer to my goals? If not, say no. The 5-minute planning ritual. Spending 5 minutes planning your day can save you hours of wasted time. Every morning, list the top 3 things you must accomplish. Prioritize them over everything else. If you complete these 3 tasks, your day is already a success. Automation and delegation. Anything repetitive should be automated or delegated. Use technology to handle routine tasks. Outsource things that don't require your personal attention. Successful people don't do everything themselves. They free their time for what truly matters. Conclusion. Being productive isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things in the most efficient way. By eliminating distractions, working in focused sprints, batching tasks, and protecting your time, you can achieve more in a few hours than most people do in a full day. Chapter 3. The Art of Influence, How to Get What You Want. Success in life isn't just about what you know, it's about how well you can influence others. Whether you want to land a job, close a deal, win an argument, or attract opportunities, your ability to persuade people is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Why influence matters. Everything you want in life is controlled by other people. Money comes from people. Opportunities come from people. Success depends on how well you can communicate your ideas, build connections, and get others to support your goals. Those who master influence rise to the top, while those who struggle with persuasion remain stuck. The secret of likability. People are more likely to say yes to someone they like. The fastest way to become likable is to focus on the other person. Ask questions. Listen more than you talk. Show genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings. People love talking about themselves, let them. Use their name often. Studies show that hearing our own name triggers positive emotions. Smile when you speak. Mirror their body language subtly. These small actions create an instant connection. The rule of reciprocity. People feel obligated to return a favor. If you do something for someone, give them advice, help them with a task, or even pay them a sincere compliment, they will naturally want to help you in return. This is why top influencers give value first. They help others without expecting anything immediately. Then, when they do ask for something, people are happy to say yes. The power of framing. How you present an idea changes how people react to it. If you ask someone to lend you $100, they might hesitate. But if you first ask for $500 and then reduce it to $100, it suddenly feels like a smaller favor. This is called anchoring. Another framing trick is turning a request into an opportunity. Instead of saying, "Can you help me with this project?" say, "I'd love to have you on board because your skills would make a huge difference." People love feeling valuable. The scarcity effect. People want what they can't have. If something is rare, exclusive, or time-limited, its value increases. This is why brands use phrases like limited edition or only a few spots left. You can apply this principle in conversations by making your time, skills, or offers seem scarce. Instead of saying, "I'm available anytime," say, "I have a small window open this week." Instead of begging for attention, create the impression that people would be lucky to work with you. Confidence wins. People believe in those who believe in themselves. If you speak with hesitation or uncertainty, others will doubt you. But if you speak with confidence, even if you're not 100% sure, people will trust you. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak with a steady voice. Avoid weak phrases like "I think" or "maybe." Instead, say, I know or I'm sure. Confidence isn't about knowing everything, it's about projecting certainty. The art of silence. Most people fear silence in conversations, but smart influencers use it as a weapon. When negotiating, make your offer and then stop talking. The other person will feel pressured to fill the silence, often by agreeing to your terms. In arguments, silence can make the other person rethink their position. In storytelling, pausing before an important point makes it more powerful. Learn to be comfortable with silence, and you'll gain an invisible advantage. Conclusion. Influence isn't about manipulation, it's about understanding human nature. By becoming more likable, using reciprocity, framing your ideas wisely, and projecting confidence, you can get more people to say yes to you. Chapter 4. Unstoppable Confidence: How to Believe in Yourself No Matter What. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. The most successful people in the world aren't necessarily the smartest or the most talented, they're the ones who believe in themselves when others don't. Confidence is the foundation of success, and in this chapter, you'll learn how to develop an unstoppable mindset that allows you to take action, overcome fear, and achieve your goals. The truth about confidence. Confidence isn't about knowing everything or never making mistakes. It's about trusting yourself to figure things out. No one starts as an expert. Every successful person you admire was once a beginner. The difference is that they took action before they felt ready. You don't need permission to be confident. You don't need to wait until you deserve it. Confidence comes from doing. Every time you take a step forward, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Destroying the fear of failure. Most people are held back by the fear of looking stupid, making mistakes, or being judged. But here's the secret: nobody cares as much as you think they do. People are too busy worrying about themselves. Failure isn't something to avoid, it's something to embrace. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. The fastest way to build confidence is to fail quickly, learn, and keep moving forward. To prove this to yourself, do something small that you might normally avoid out of fear. Ask a stranger for directions, voice your opinion in a meeting, or try a new skill you've been postponing. The more you face small fears, the more fearless you become. Body language of a winner. Your mind follows your body. If you stand with your shoulders back, make eye contact, and take up space, your brain starts to believe you are confident. On the other hand, if you slouch, avoid eye contact, or make yourself small, your mind assumes you are weak. Before an important situation, practice the power pose. Stand tall, spread your arms or place them on your hips, and take deep breaths. This simple trick instantly makes you feel more powerful. The power of self-talk. The way you talk to yourself shapes your confidence. If you constantly think, I'm not good enough or I always mess up, you reinforce weakness. But if you tell yourself, I can handle this or I figure things out, you program yourself for success. Start paying attention to your inner dialogue. Whenever you catch yourself being negative, reframe it into something empowering. Instead of saying, I'm not ready, say, I'm learning fast. Instead of I might fail, say, this is a chance to grow. Dress the part. How you present yourself affects how you feel. When you wear clothes that make you look sharp and put together, you naturally carry yourself with more confidence. You don't need expensive outfits, just make sure what you wear makes you feel powerful. A simple rule: dress one level above what's expected in any situation. It signals self-respect and instantly boosts your presence. Act first, feel later. One of the biggest confidence hacks is to act like the person you want to become, even before you feel ready. If you want to be more social, start talking to people. If you want to be a leader, start making decisions. The feeling of confidence follows the action, not the other way around. A powerful trick is to ask yourself, what would a confident person do? Then, do exactly that. Over time, this reprograms your identity. Conclusion. Confidence is not something you wait for, it's something you create. By shifting your mindset, using powerful body language, controlling your self-talk, and taking bold actions, you will develop an unstoppable belief in yourself. Chapter 5. The Power of Habits: How to Program Yourself for Success. Success isn't about motivation, it's about habits. Motivation comes and goes, but habits stay. The most successful people in the world don't rely on willpower. They automate their success by turning the right actions into daily routines. In this chapter, you'll learn how to reprogram your mind and body to make success effortless. Why habits matter. Your life is a reflection of your habits. If you're fit, productive, and confident, it's because of the small things you do every day. If you're stuck, unmotivated, or struggling, it's because of the habits you've allowed to control you. The good news? You can change your habits and, in doing so, change your life. How habits are formed. Every habit follows a simple pattern. Cue. A trigger that reminds you to act. Routine. The action you take. Reward. The benefit you get from it. For example, if you always check your phone when you wake up. Cue, waking up. Routine, checking social media. Reward, a quick dopamine hit. To change a habit, either replace the routine or change the cue. How to break bad habits. Bad habits don't just disappear, you have to replace them with better ones. Make it hard to do. If you waste time on social media, remove the apps from your phone. If you eat junk food, don't keep it in your house. Replace it with a better habit. If you want to stop scrolling at night, replace it with reading a book. If you want to stop drinking soda, replace it with sparkling water. Use the 2-minute rule. If a habit is too big to change overnight, start with the 2-minute version. Instead of I will go to the gym, start with I will do 1 push-up. Small wins lead to big results. How to build powerful habits. To make a new habit stick, use these hacks. Start small. Instead of committing to an hour of exercise, start with 5 minutes. Once it's a habit, increase the intensity. Make it easy. If you want to eat healthier, prepare meals in advance so there's no excuse. If you want to write every day, leave your notebook where you can see it. Attach it to an existing habit. If you already drink coffee in the morning, add a habit like journaling or stretching right after. Your brain will link the two. Reward yourself. Your brain needs a reason to keep a habit. Celebrate small wins. Track your progress. Enjoy the process. The never miss twice rule. Missing 1 day doesn't ruin a habit, missing 2 does. If you slip, get back on track immediately. 1 bad meal won't ruin your diet. 1 missed workout won't destroy your fitness. The key is consistency, not perfection. The identity shift. The most powerful way to change your habits is to change your identity. Instead of forcing yourself to exercise, become the kind of person who works out. Instead of struggling to write, see yourself as a writer. Ask yourself, what would the best version of me do? Then, act like that person. When your habits align with your identity, success becomes effortless. Conclusion. You don't need more motivation. You need better habits. By making small changes, replacing bad routines, and staying consistent, you can reprogram yourself for success. Chapter 6. Time Hacking: How to Get More Done with Less Effort. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Unlike money, you can't earn more of it. Yet most people waste hours every day on things that don't matter. The secret to success isn't working harder, it's using your time smarter. In this chapter, you'll learn how to hack time, eliminate distractions, and achieve more while working less. The illusion of being busy. Most people think being busy means being productive. But there's a huge difference. Answering emails, checking social media, and multitasking might make you feel like you're working hard, but they don't actually move you forward. True productivity is about focusing on high-impact tasks, the things that bring real results. The 80-20 rule states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Your goal is to identify and focus on that 20%. The power of prioritization. Not all tasks are created equal. Successful people don't do everything, they focus on the right things. Use these strategies to prioritize effectively. The Eisenhower Matrix. Separate tasks into 4 categories. Urgent and important, do these immediately. Important but not urgent, schedule these for later. Urgent but not important, delegate or minimize. Neither urgent nor important, eliminate completely. The one thing rule. Every day, ask yourself, if I could only accomplish one thing today, what would have the biggest impact? Do that first. Batching similar tasks. Instead of switching between emails, calls, and deep work, batch similar tasks together. This reduces mental exhaustion and increases efficiency. The myth of multitasking. Multitasking kills productivity. Your brain can't focus on 2 complex tasks at the same time, it just switches back and forth. This wastes time and energy. Instead, use time blocking, dedicate specific periods to single tasks without distractions. When you work, work. When you rest, rest. This creates a rhythm that boosts efficiency. Eliminating time wasters. Your biggest enemy isn't a lack of time, it's distractions. To take control of your schedule, use these hacks. Turn off notifications. Every ping and buzz interrupts your focus. Check messages on your schedule, not whenever your phone demands. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Otherwise, schedule it. Limit social media. Set a timer or use apps that block distractions. Social media is designed to steal your attention, don't let it. Say no more often. If a request doesn't align with your goals, decline it. Your time is valuable, protect it. The 90-minute work cycle. Your brain can't focus indefinitely. Studies show that people are most productive when they work in 90-minute blocks with short breaks in between. Try this structure. Work deeply for 90 minutes. Take a 10 to 15-minute break. Walk, stretch, or relax. Repeat. This method prevents burnout and keeps you sharp throughout the day. How to work less and achieve more. The ultimate time hack isn't working longer hours, it's working smarter. Here's how. Automate repetitive tasks. Use tools and apps to handle scheduling, emails, and reminders. Outsource low-value work. If someone else can do it cheaper or faster, delegate it. Set strict deadlines. Parkinson's law states that work expands to fill the time you give it. Set shorter deadlines to finish tasks faster. Focus on results, not effort. Nobody cares how long you worked. What matters is what you produced. Conclusion. You don't need more time, you need to use it wisely. By eliminating distractions, focusing on high-impact tasks, and structuring your work for maximum efficiency, you can achieve more in less time. Chapter 7. The Hidden Power of Networking: How to Build Life-Changing Connections. Success is rarely a solo journey. The most powerful life hacks aren't about working harder, they're about knowing the right people. Opportunities, jobs, and even wealth flow through networks. In this chapter, you'll learn how to build real connections, influence people, and unlock doors that others don't even know exist. Why networking matters. No matter how talented or hardworking you are, your success is tied to your relationships. The world's top performers, from business leaders to celebrities, use networking to accelerate their success. Here's why. Opportunities come through people. Many of the best jobs, partnerships, and deals aren't advertised. They happen through personal connections. Your network is your safety net. When you have strong relationships, you'll always have access to advice, support, and resources. People trust people, not resumes. A recommendation from the right person is more valuable than any qualification. How to connect with anyone. Networking isn't about handing out business cards, it's about building real relationships. Here's how. Be genuinely interested. Ask questions. Listen more than you talk. People love talking about themselves, let them. Give before you take. Most people network by asking for favors. Instead, offer value first. Help, share information, or make introductions. Find common ground. People connect over shared interests, experiences, and values. Look for what you have in common. Follow up. Meeting someone once isn't enough. Stay in touch, even if it's just a quick message or comment on their post. Where to meet powerful people. Your environment shapes your opportunities. If you want to network with high-value individuals, go where they are. Industry events and conferences. These are gold mines for meeting influential people. Private communities. High-level masterminds, clubs, and groups give you access to decision-makers. Online platforms. LinkedIn, Twitter, and even Instagram can help you connect with leaders in your field. Volunteering and charity events. Many successful people support causes they care about. Be there too. How to make a strong first impression. First impressions matter. Here's how to make yours unforgettable. Be confident but humble. People respect confidence, but arrogance pushes them away. Have a strong personal brand. How you dress, speak, and present yourself sends a message. Make sure it's the right one. Master small talk. It's not about what you say, it's about how comfortable you make others feel. Keep it light and positive. Use their name. Dale Carnegie's timeless advice: a person's name is the sweetest sound to them. The secret to influencing people. Building a network isn't just about meeting people, it's about making them want to help you. Here's how. Be likable. People help those they like. Smile, be positive, and don't be overly aggressive. Show appreciation. A simple thank you or handwritten note makes you stand out. Ask for advice, not favors. People love giving advice. It makes them feel important and builds trust. Stay valuable. Share insights, introduce people, and offer help. The more valuable you are, the more others will want to stay connected. How to leverage your network for success. Once you've built strong relationships, use them wisely. Ask for introductions. The easiest way to meet powerful people is through mutual connections. Be top of mind. Stay in touch so that when opportunities arise, people think of you first. Collaborate. Work on projects together. Success is easier when you don't do it alone. Be strategic. Not every connection is equal. Invest time in people who align with your goals. Conclusion. Networking is one of the most powerful life hacks you can master. The right relationships open doors, create opportunities, and accelerate your success. Chapter 8. Unstoppable Confidence: How to Develop the Mindset of Winners. Confidence is the key to unlocking success in every area of life. It determines how people perceive you, the risks you take, and the opportunities you attract. The most successful individuals, whether in business, sports, or entertainment, aren't always the most skilled. They're the ones who believe in themselves. The good news? Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you can develop, and in this chapter, you'll learn the exact techniques to build it. The truth about confidence. Most people think confidence comes from achievements. But that's a trap. If you wait until you feel ready, you'll never take action. Confidence isn't a result of success, it's a requirement for success. Think of confidence like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The less you use it, the weaker it becomes. That's why small, daily actions can completely transform how you see yourself. How to rewire your mind for confidence. Confidence isn't about being fearless, it's about acting despite fear. Here's how to train your brain to support you instead of sabotaging you. Control your self-talk. Your mind listens to what you say. Replace "I'm not good enough" with "I'm improving every day." Use visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself succeeding. Studies show that mental practice strengthens real performance. Adopt a power posture. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin up. Your body affects your mind, and confident posture boosts confident thinking. Reframe failure. Every mistake is a lesson. Instead of "I failed," say "I learned." The confidence-boosting power of action. The fastest way to build confidence? Take action before you feel ready. Start small. If public speaking terrifies you, begin by speaking up in small groups. Expose yourself to discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Approach strangers, try new experiences, and push your limits. Track your wins. Keep a success journal. Write down daily achievements, no matter how small. Seeing your progress builds confidence. How to speak and act with authority. People judge confidence in seconds based on how you present yourself. Here's how to command respect instantly. Slow down your speech. Nervous people talk too fast. Speaking slowly signals confidence. Make eye contact. Confident people look others in the eye, not at the ground. Use decisive language. Replace I think or maybe with I know and I will. Take up space. Sit, stand, and move as if you belong. Because you do. How to handle criticism and rejection like a pro. Fear of judgment stops most people from achieving their dreams. But rejection and criticism aren't signs to quit, they're proof you're playing big. See criticism as feedback. It's information, not a personal attack. Learn from it and improve. Understand that rejection isn't about you. People reject ideas, not people. Even the greatest minds faced rejection. Desensitize yourself. Get rejected on purpose, ask for discounts, pitch ideas, or approach people. The more you experience rejection, the less it bothers you. Confidence in social situations. If you struggle in social settings, try these simple hacks. Prepare in advance. Have a few conversation starters ready. Mirror body language. Subtly matching someone's posture builds rapport and makes them feel comfortable. Remember, people don't care as much as you think. Most people are too focused on themselves to judge you. Conclusion. Confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. When you train your mind, take action, and reframe rejection, you become unstoppable. Chapter 9. Mastering Emotional Intelligence, the Secret Weapon of High Achievers. Success isn't just about intelligence or hard work, it's about understanding and managing emotions. The world's most powerful leaders, top entrepreneurs, and influential people all have one thing in common: high emotional intelligence, EQ. EQ determines how well you handle stress, connect with others, and make decisions under pressure. In this chapter, you'll learn how to control your emotions, read people like an open book, and use emotional intelligence to gain an advantage in life. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, while also being able to understand and influence the emotions of others. It consists of 4 key areas. Self-awareness. Understanding your emotions and how they affect your thoughts and actions. Self-regulation. Controlling emotional reactions instead of letting them control you. Social awareness. Reading people's emotions and understanding social dynamics. Relationship management. Using emotional insight to build strong connections and influence others. How to gain control over your emotions. Most people let their emotions dictate their actions. But high achievers control their emotions instead of being controlled by them. Pause before reacting. When you feel a strong emotion, take a deep breath. Give yourself time to respond wisely instead of impulsively. Label your emotions. Saying, "I feel frustrated," instead of just feeling it helps you detach from it and regain control. Reframe negative thoughts. Instead of "I can't do this," say "This is a challenge, but I'll find a way." Develop emotional resilience. Practice handling discomfort by stepping outside your comfort zone regularly. How to read people instantly. Understanding others gives you an edge in communication, business, and relationships. Here's how to decode people's emotions. Watch facial expressions. Microexpressions reveal real emotions before people have time to hide them. Pay attention to tone of voice. How something is said often matters more than what is said. Notice body language. Crossed arms, lack of eye contact, or shifting feet can signal discomfort or dishonesty. Trust patterns, not words. People can lie with words but rarely with consistent actions. The secret to winning people over. Emotional intelligence makes you irresistible to others. Here's how to create deep connections. Listen with full attention. Most people just wait for their turn to speak. Truly listening makes you stand out. Use the mirror technique. Subtly matching someone's tone and body language builds instant rapport. Validate emotions. Saying, "I understand why you feel that way," makes people feel heard and respected. Be emotionally consistent. People trust those who are stable and predictable, not those who react impulsively. Using EQ for negotiation and influence. Whether you're closing a deal, asking for a raise, or persuading someone, emotional intelligence is your ultimate weapon. Stay calm under pressure. The more relaxed you are, the more control you have over the situation. Know what people truly want. People rarely argue for what they really desire. Read between the lines. Use emotional storytelling. Facts tell, but emotions sell. Connect with people on an emotional level. Create win-win situations. People support you when they feel they're winning too. Conclusion. Emotional intelligence separates those who struggle from those who thrive. By mastering your emotions and understanding others, you gain an unfair advantage in every area of life. Chapter 10. Creating a lifelong system for success, the ultimate hack to keep winning. Success isn't a one-time event. It's a system, a set of habits, mindsets, and strategies that you can use every single day. The world's most successful people don't rely on a single stroke of luck or a one-off breakthrough. They build systems that keep them on top, no matter what challenges they face. In this final chapter, you'll learn how to create your own system for success, one that works for you now and continues to pay off in the future. What is a success system? A success system is a set of actions, routines, and beliefs that automatically move you toward your goals. Rather than relying on willpower alone, you structure your life in a way that makes success inevitable. Here are the key elements of a personal success system. Clear vision. Knowing exactly where you're headed. Habits and routines. Daily practices that keep you moving forward. Mindset. A positive, growth-oriented belief system that fuels your actions. Accountability. A system that ensures you stay on track. How to set clear goals and prioritize. Goals give your life direction. But without clarity, it's easy to get lost. Be specific. Instead of "I want to be successful," say "I want to increase my income by 25% this year." Break goals into actionable steps. A large goal is intimidating. Break it down into small, daily tasks. Use the 80-20 rule. Focus on the 20% of tasks that will give you 80% of the results. Review and adjust. Your goals should evolve as you do. Regularly reassess your progress and make adjustments. How to build powerful habits. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistent daily actions. The more positive habits you have, the more automatic your success becomes. Start small. Begin with habits that are easy to incorporate into your day. For example, start your day by reading for 10 minutes, and gradually increase it. Focus on one habit at a time. Trying to change everything at once is overwhelming. Pick one habit and stick to it until it becomes second nature. Track your progress. Use a journal or habit tracker to monitor your daily actions and stay motivated. Be patient. Building new habits takes time. Celebrate small victories along the way. How to cultivate a success mindset. Your mindset is the foundation of your success system. A growth mindset, the belief that you can improve with effort, turns obstacles into opportunities. Embrace challenges. Rather than avoiding difficulties, see them as chances to learn. Learn from failure. Instead of feeling defeated by setbacks, view them as valuable feedback. Surround yourself with positivity. The people and information you consume shape your mindset. Follow those who uplift and inspire you. Keep your vision clear. A strong vision anchors your mindset and keeps you focused on your long-term goals. How to hold yourself accountable. Even the most motivated people slip up. Accountability ensures you stay on track, even when motivation wanes. Create external accountability. Tell someone your goals. When you know others are watching, you're more likely to follow through. Use technology. Apps like habit trackers or goal-setting tools can help keep you accountable. Celebrate progress. Reward yourself for staying committed, even for small wins. Be kind to yourself. Accountability isn't about punishment. If you slip up, forgive yourself and get back on track. How to review and improve your system. Success is a moving target. What works for you today might need to be adjusted tomorrow. Track results. Measure your progress regularly. Are you getting closer to your goals? Seek feedback. Ask others what they see. Sometimes, an outside perspective can help you refine your system. Stay adaptable. Be open to change. What's working today might need tweaking tomorrow. Always be learning and improving. Conclusion: the power of systems. Building a system for success ensures that you're always moving forward, no matter what challenges arise. Systems eliminate uncertainty and give you the structure you need to keep winning. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey that's shaped by the systems you put in place. By using the tools and strategies in this book, you've created a powerful foundation for lasting success. But it doesn't stop here. Consistency is the final key to success. Keep implementing the techniques, keep learning, and keep growing. Your success is a system. And now, you have the tools to make it work for you every day. Congratulations, you've hacked your life.